Iraq's new monetary strategy. The future of the Iraqi Dinar, IQD. Welcome back to IQD to VND. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're on track to hit 300 subscribers in just 19 days. I truly appreciate your support. Today, we're diving into a major topic that could reshape Iraq's economic future. A bold new monetary strategy that might just push the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, onto the global stage. If this happens, it could have a huge impact on Iraq's economy, purchasing power, and the daily cost of living. Let's break it down step by step and see what this all means for you. Iraq's big move. The digital Iraqi Dinar, a new proposal from Prime Minister Sudanese economic advisors, is making waves. This isn't just another small adjustment. It's a massive shift in how Iraq's financial system operates. One of the biggest developments? Iraq's central bank is preparing to launch a digital version of the Iraqi Dinar. Yes, you heard that right. A digital dinar. This digital currency will have the same value as the physical dinar, but will be traded electronically through authorized platforms and digital wallets. This means instant and secure transactions without relying on physical cash. Greater transparency in financial dealings. Less dependence on the US dollar in global financial systems. With a digital dinar, Iraq is positioning itself for economic transformation, making transactions easier, faster, and safer. Why does this matter? A shift toward digital currency is not just about convenience. It could be a game-changer for Iraq's financial independence. Currently, Iraq's economy relies heavily on the US dollar, but by promoting the digital dinar, the country could reduce its foreign currency dependence and strengthen its domestic financial system. This move could also help Iraq compete in international trade, giving it more economic power and influence. The exchange rate and your purchasing power. One of the biggest concerns for Iraqis is how these economic changes will affect their purchasing power. The exchange rate determines how much one currency is worth compared to another. For Iraqis, this means if the IQD strengthens against the US dollar, your money buys more, making goods cheaper and daily life more affordable. If the IQD weakens, prices rise, making essential items more expensive and reducing your spending power. What this means for you: imagine going to the market. If Iraq successfully strengthens the dinar, groceries and household items that were once expensive become more affordable. Your salary stretches further, making life easier. However, if the dinar loses value, the cost of living skyrockets and basic necessities like food, clothing, and medicine become harder to afford. Iraq's WTO membership, a step toward economic stability. Another major factor influencing Iraq's economy is its relationship with the World Trade Organization, WTO. The WTO promotes fair trade between countries, and if Iraq improves its trade policies and strengthens ties with the WTO, it could increase foreign investments, boost exports, making Iraqi products more competitive globally, improve the stability of the dinar. By aligning itself with international trade standards, Iraq could see positive long-term effects on its currency and economy. Oil revenues. The backbone of Iraq's economy.
The Central Bank of Iraq plays a critical role in managing the dinar's value. If the government decides to pull excess dinars out of circulation, it will reduce inflationary pressure and potentially increase the currency's perceived value. For this plan to work, however, the central bank must carefully monitor inflation and ensure that there is enough currency to meet the public's needs without causing a shortage. It's a fine balancing act, and mismanagement of this strategy could lead to further instability. What does this mean for international investors? For those looking to invest in the Iraqi dinar, there are some important considerations. The removal of zeros doesn't automatically mean that the dinar will become stronger. However, if Iraq continues to tighten the currency supply, the currency could appreciate over time, creating opportunities for investors. But here's the risk. Iraq's political and economic situation is unpredictable, so investors need to exercise caution. Let's consider some real-world examples of countries that managed currency changes effectively. 1. Turkey. In recent years, Turkey reduced its currency supply, but the process didn't lead to an immediate rise in value. 2. Vietnam. Vietnam managed its currency supply effectively, and its currency has steadily appreciated over time. These examples show that managing the currency supply can take time and requires strong economic fundamentals to succeed. What are the risks and rewards? There are both potential benefits and risks to the removal of zeros and Iraq's currency management strategy. Benefits. A reduced supply of dinars could make the currency stronger, increased purchasing power for Iraqis, potential investment opportunities for foreign investors. Risks. Political instability could undermine the plan. Mismanagement of currency policies, uncertainty in Iraq's broader economic outlook. Final thoughts. As we've discussed, removing zeros from the Iraqi dinar may simplify transactions, but it won't change the value of the currency itself. While this change could lead to a stronger dinar in the future, there are many factors to consider. As always, staying informed and critical thinking are key when it comes to making financial decisions in volatile situations like this. Now it's your turn. What do you think about the removal of zeros from the Iraqi dinar? Does it make sense to you? Or do you think there's more to it than just a simple number change? Leave your thoughts in the comments below and let's continue the discussion. If you found this article helpful, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on the IQD and other currency news. Thanks for reading, and I'll see you in the next video.